You can if you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please be upstanding for the entrance of the bridal party? Dave, look. Turn around and look. It's your puppies. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to take your seats. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And do I say bridesmaids and page boy? Welcome to Rittleton House on this very special day for David and Matilda. My name is Liz Perling, and I'm a celebrant with the Wiltshire Registration Service. I have the great pleasure of conducting the ceremony today. I also introduce my colleague, Ruth Evans, who is the registrar. Ruth will be ensuring that all the legal requirements are met and will make the entry in the marriage schedule, which will be signed here in front of us all today. My first duty is to thank Mary for accompanying Matilda to this ceremony today to be joined in marriage to David. So thank you. I'm glad you did that. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. We're here to witness the joining in matrimony of David John Cundick and Matilda Jane Branson. If any person knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. On behalf of David and Matilda, I'd like to thank you all for joining them here today. And that includes Matilda's parents, Kathy and Andrew, and her sister Miranda and Molly, and best friend Bridie, all of which will be joining us online from Australia. So hello to them, and if you can give them a wave, they'd all like to see you waving at them. Because they too are going to share this day with Matilda and David. So it means a great deal to David and Matilda that you can all be here today to share in their happiness and witness their vows. Ahead of this big day, David and Matilda spent a lot of time discussing what marriage means, both as individuals and together. Matilda's favourite British author of the Discworld novels, Terry Pratchett, once wrote, "A marriage is always made up of two people. I've lost my place, excuse me, who are prepared to swear the other one snores, which is quite true in the case of the two people standing in front of me today. When asked about how she knew David was the real deal, Matilda said there were many moments, but she knew he was the one really must love her. When after they'd walked across country at Daunce's one day eventing and had soppy wet socks, David took off his dry socks and gave them to her to ride in for the rest of the day and sloshed about in her wet socks for himself. So for David, it was when he and Matilda went on their first trip away to Durdledore in Dorset. Matilda, in true Australian fashion, wore shorts to Durdledore while it was snowing on the beach. Or maybe it was the first glimpse in her pink wellies in the stables while he was trimming the hedges at Sue, our maid of honours, and doing her hedge. Well, I understand more about that now since I know what your occupation is, David. Yeah. However, for David and Matilda, love and, of course, marriage is so much more than that. For the two of them, marriage is an agreement made between each other for the rest of their lives, an agreement to love each other through thick and thin, to respect each other, to listen, to really listen to each other, and to support and trust each other to do the best for both of them and the future they wish to build together. It requires honesty and patience, kindness and humour, and never letting the sun go down on an argument. It's the promise to each other that they are on the same team always, even on days when they feel like they're on different teams. It's a promise to show up day after day throughout whatever life may throw at them. It's a promise that for however long they draw breath, to be there for one another every day. So David and Matilda have put together a ceremony today which has readings, but instead of a reading, we're now going to listen to something. Is that right, Dave?
Yeah.
Now, this is something which is of special importance to Dave, and I think now shared by Matilda, and it's worth listening to. Oh, I'm so pleased I didn't have to do the technical bit.
Wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice is no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. But never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they fade. But trust me, in 20 years you will look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really look. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never cross your worried mind, kind of blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it, or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only...
Shall I take your flowers and put them on the table? Okay. Here we go. Got it. Yes. Before you're joined in matrimony, I have to remind you the solemn and binding character of the vows that you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So I'm now going to ask each of you to declare that you are free legally to marry. David, if you are free to marry, will you please reply, I am, to the following question. Are you, David John Cundick, free lawfully to marry Matilda Jane Branson?
I am.
And Matilda, if you're free to marry, will you please reply, I am, to the following question. Are you, Matilda Jane Branson, free lawfully to marry David John Cundick?
I am.
Marriage is a commitment for life. It's a statement to those around you of the love, friendship, and support you wish to share together for the rest of your lives. The vows that you've made here today are twofold. The first is ensured there's no impediment to your marriage, and the second, you take each other as partners for life. David, do you take Matilda to be your wife, to love and cherish, honour and support her, and give her understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Matilda, do you take David to be your husband, to love and cherish, honour and support him, and give him understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
May I ask our two witnesses today, Mary and Sue, to stand at this point?
Where am I?
Mary, do you want to come and join us at the front? And if I can ask you to turn and face each other, and if you hold both hands. And then, David, will you please repeat these words after me? I, David John Cundick,
I, David John Cundick,
take you, Matilda Jane Branson,
take you, Matilda Jane Branson,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And then, Matilda, if you can please repeat these words. I, Matilda Jane Branson,
I am Matilda Jane Branson.
take you, David John Cundick,
Take you, David John Cundick,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Well done. Thank you, witnesses. You can take your seats. So, ladies and gentlemen, David and Matilda have chosen to make special promises today as part of their marriage vows. So, David, if you'd like to read your promises that you've made to Matilda. You can turn and face her while she's doing this.
I promise to love and care for you, and I will try every way to be worthy of your love. I will always be honest with you, kind, patient and understanding, but most of all, I promise to be true and loyal to you always. On my waking mornings, you're the first thing I want to see and the last thing I want to see at night. I'm eager to enjoy the smallest moments with you. As the beauty of your eyes, I needn't spin a coin to make a wish because you're my dream come true.
David. I promise to strive to bring my best self to our marriage every day and to always try my best to match my words with action. I promise to make you laugh and to not let you work too hard and to sit on your lap and give you a hug when the going gets tough. I promise to listen to you, to support you and to love you every day of my life. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm at home. And I promise to be true and loyal to you and to love you always for just being you and to be the best damn wife I can be every day of our lives together. I love you.
Thank you.
I think we need a little hug after that. So we're now going to have another reading. Zoe is a close friend of Matilda's from the Charity Girls, Not Brides, where they both work together in the advocacy and child marriage globally. The excerpt is from Matilda's mum's favourite book that she used to read to Matilda to explain what love is. So if I can ask Zoe to come forward, and she's going to read The Rabbit's Wedding.
What's the matter? Asked the little white rabbit. I'm just thinking, replied the little black rabbit. What are you always thinking about? Asked the little white rabbit. I'm just thinking about my wish, replied the little black rabbit. What is your wish? Asked the little white rabbit. I just wish that I could be with you forever and always, replied the little black rabbit. The little white rabbit opened her eyes very wide and thought very hard. Why don't you wish a little harder? Asked the little white rabbit. The little black rabbit opened his eyes very wide and thought very hard. I wish that you were all mine, said the little black rabbit. Do you really wish that? Asked the little white rabbit. I really do, replied the little black rabbit. Then I will be all yours, said the little white rabbit. Forever and always? Asked the little black rabbit. Forever and always, replied the little white rabbit. The little white rabbit gave the little black rabbit her soft white paw. Then they picked dandelions and put them in their ears.
Thank you very much, Zoe. It's part of this country's tradition that marriage is sealed by the giving and receiving of a ring. So we now need to have some rings brought forward. And for those of you who don't...
Take them off earlier. They were wearing them.
If you'd like to pop them on there. Thank you. And for those of you that don't know, that was Winnie and Ralph. And as far as I'm aware, they were both boys, but it does look as if brother and sister. Ah, so Winnie's a girl.
Yeah.
Excellent. Dave, can I ask you to take the smaller of the two rings and then place it on the tip of Matilda's finger. And then if you can please repeat these words after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage.
and the promises I have made to you today.
So again, and the promise
I have made to you
and the
today.
promise I've made for you today.
And then slide that ring on. Bit warm in here?
It's fit.
Excellent, excellent. And then if you'd like to take the ring you're going to give to David. And then David, if you can hold your hands, if you can place the ring on the tip of his finger and repeat these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage,
and the promises I have made to you today.
promises that I've made to you today.
And then slide that ring on.
Fits better than yours, isn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
That's not going to come off in a hurry. Excellent. Well done. Today is a new beginning for David and Matilda. May they have many happy years together. May all their hopes and dreams be fulfilled. May they believe in each other, and may the warmth of their love not only enrich the lives of their own relationships, but also the relationships of those around them. So David and Matilda, you've both made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding contract with one another in the presence of your witnesses, your family and friend gathered here today. And it gives me the greatest of pleasure to say you're now husband and wife. Congratulations to you both. You may now kiss your bride. Well, congratulations. I'm now going to ask Matilda and David to go to the table to do the signing of the schedule. This is just going to take a short while to do, but I believe we're going to listen to some lovely music again. Sorry? It's fine? Yeah, we'll do a mock-up afterwards, actually.
Yeah.
But, Matilda, my bag's in the way, just move it. You okay?
I forgot to ask you upstairs. Do you know how many certificates you ordered? Was it?
I think there's 4 or something.
Was it 4? I'll check when I get back to the office.
I ordered 4 because we have to send them off to lots of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, if I could ask you, I'll start with you, David, because you're on this side. If you can take my pen.
Hello, naughty
You
puppies.
can sign in the box your usual signatures as well, please.
Yeah.
Didn't they do well?
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
I love you. Haven't they?
And you sign that DJ thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. If you'd like to pass the pen to your wife, as she now is, many congratulations to you both. And if you'd like to sign your name in the your usual signature in that box there.
Not as fancy as you, left-handed.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I'll just take it back a moment because I get your 2 witnesses to sign. I don't know if you want to put that somewhere. I want some photos.
I know.
Your mum.
So could I have Susan Godwin? Is that Susan down there? Is that
You're
her
the
dog?
girl.
Susan!
Daddy, you did it.
I know.
Gorgeous. You're my husband.
Wife.
Oh my God. I'm bad.
Let's take a seat. If I could ask you please to just sign and please wait for your passport.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was freaking out.
It was just,
Thank you very much.
there's a question about gardening.
Oh, that's good.
Very
Very good. Oh, you still getting it working. You guys.
Take that pen if you'd like to just sign your name underneath. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you.
You are a dag.
Well, ain't mine, is it?
You cut yourself.
Yeah, that's what Dad said, yeah. Dad's like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike's like this, getting ready. We're late.
Do you want to do any photos with a ink-free pen or just
Don't mind.
for photo?
Oh, yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this pen's got no ink in it, so there we go.
Oh, I
You
see.
just
I'll use the
pretend.
lid, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do it? You do it. Look up.
Yeah, pretend you.
I'm glad they think of this goodbye. I'm so awkward. So awkward.
You alright?
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I know. Well, it's fitting because the floor's
Thank you.
Anyone else?
I think it's alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
You've done really well.
I was like, that's a fun again, isn't it?
More steps that way.
Oh no. Oh, it's alright. It's alright, I can do this. Yeah, it's alright. Okay? Just wait until it goes out. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's too much responsibility.
Go on.
How'd you get Henry? So which way should we go?
If you want to go out that way, you're very welcome. Yeah. I suggest you go that way.
And then come back through. Yes, I think you're right. Let's lose the dog actually.
You want to use the one?
Yeah.
We don't need Henry. He'll just go on the cheese.
Is that this way, yeah?
Yeah. No, we
Yeah?
have to go.
Oh, we have to wait. Andy, the confetti. The confetti. Yeah, we sat on it. Yeah. No?
Ladies and gentlemen,
No?
that concludes the marriage ceremony. Shortly, David and Matilda are going to process out and leave us for a few moments. I think there might be a glass of bubbly out there for them. But all the guests, if you would like to come out this way and with your confetti, because as soon as they've had a sip of their bubbly, they're going to come out here and join you, and that's your chance to bombard them with confetti. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, Matilda and David, we share in your joy as you become husband and wife. And on behalf of us all here, may I wish you every happiness. May you look back on today with loving memories and live a full and rich life together. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please be upstanding and congratulate your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Branson. best man?
Yes.
Well, I'm putting you in charge of sorting out the confetti out there then. That's all right.
What
I think if you just get a couple of the people in opposite each other, so you've got a tunnel, and then the couple can, and then you can throw confetti over the couple as they come through.
Let's do that now. You're right. Yeah, go on. Yeah, no, give me a hit with this. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. That's in the marrow. Well done. Yeah, you're fine. Try not to throw it in daytimes. Going to see what he's doing this evening. Sorry? Yeah. Got that confetti, Mary?
I've got something.
Well done.
I want to be at the beginning. I wanted to give her that first as well.
Come here,
so
then.
it's on the.
Come here.
All right, you stand next to Granny. There you go. You stand there. When Matilda gets to there.
Nobody throw anything until she's got that. Here they come, guys. Here they come.
Come in, look. The pretty dress.
That's beautiful, Danny. Thank you. Oh, I love it. That is I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it. It's lucky,
It is a
isn't
horseshoe,
it? It's a
yes.
very good horseshoe. I
No,
love
we
it.
come down here, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Well done, Danny.
Thank you, everyone.
Throw him out there.
You got to whistle at home.
Yeah.
everyone ready?
Sunscreen. Sunscreen. Yeah. A bit of sun. Perfect.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Alright, okay. Just be quick.
ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Now, let's wave to everyone in Australia.
Yeah.
What do you say?
In terms of things that are happening next, it's like just an hour and a half of photos and stuff, and then we'll sit down about a bit after 2 for breakfast. If you can let people know, kind of yell at people after this while we're doing photos. Is that all right? Cool. So who do you need? What do you
Phone's off.
We can take group photos now. I mean, the people you want to take photos.
Okay.
If you have time now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I think we're now.
Photos coming in now.
Yeah. So you could, if you could yell at everyone and let them know, have a drink, and yeah, and everyone just kind of hang around the orangery for photos, because we'll have a photo with most of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Danny coming up here.
Yes, please.
Katie, I've got the phone. If you go on the speaker, there's my phone. On the speaker inside, there's my phone.
Oh yeah, but could you grab Dave's phone, then I can dial mum and dad from Dave's phone.
Yeah, you can get my phone or what Katie is, and we can FaceTime her mum. My phone's on the speaker in there. Can we go and get that? I can FaceTime my mother. Hi. Sorry, cheers.
Hey Dave, I'm sure you're right.
Cheers, Mike. Mike, look.
That was nerves.
That was nerves there as well.
Andy?
Bloody sedative didn't work, did it?
No.
I've got about 50 tablets in your breakfast this morning. He's got to fall asleep.
Yeah.
He needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe Mary.
Yes, thank you.
Doing photos with you. Can I ring mum and dad?
Yeah, hang on 2 minutes.
Yeah, you will definitely.
I'm going to grab a glass.
Yes.
Would you like a glass? For the photos?
I just did drink.
So do you want to yeah?
Yeah. Good. Is that alright? I'll just ring mum.
We were going to find you a jumper because it's a bit chilly down there. Hide and seek and it's a bit chilly.
Is it still on the live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mum. Hi.
Winnie.
Aw. Love you, Mum. Is the live stream still going?
If it comes off of the dress, it'll pull it out of the hair.
Well done, Sue. You've got them for them, Andy, have you?
Hiya.
Got theirs.
We did it!
No, not yet.
We did it! Aw.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh no, David and Ada aren't here right now. But anyway, yeah. We miss you so much. What? That's Henry. He's Australian. He's the German short-haired pointer. He's Johnny's and Sue's. Yeah, he flew in from Adelaide for the wedding. Yeah. He keeps the small dogs in order, basically. And halfway through, Ralph slipped his collar and went and found the cheesecake.
Aw, we love you lots. I'll call you back. We're just gonna do photos and stuff, but I'll make sure to call you back probably in a bit. But we better get all these photos done if that's all right.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Brant. I love you lot. Is it late there? Are you staying up or going to bed? Oh, okay. Well, will this be the last time we chat then?
We'll call a bit later.
Okay. All right. Sorry, my phone died before.
Thank you, Andrew.
We miss you. Yeah, Mr. Branson here.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Branson.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I've got someone you want to say hi to.
Hi everyone, I don't really know who's on the line. I wish I did, but I can't actually see who's online right now. But thank you very much for tuning in. I mean, all of you. I was thinking a lot of Mum and Dad's friends, Joy and Brian with the fountain. Dave knows you as the people with the fountain, and he can't wait to discuss floristry with you, Joy. Errol and Daryl, missing you a lot. Errol, in my Australian wedding, we're going to do a song and we'll have to practice together. Here's Dave. Everyone meet Dave.
Hi, how are you?
Dave's great. Anything to say, Dave?
The sun's out at last.
He's a very happy, relieved man. Bridie and Gemma, I just want to say thank you for the beautiful, beautiful something old and something blue necklace. Dave, when I got it this morning from the post office, thank you.
That's all right.
Anyone else, your friends in New Zealand?
Hi Ben, hi Logan, good to see you.
Dave's got nothing. High school girls, Lucy Beck, Anne, Emily, Katie, Meg B, Langan, lovely. And I hate to think how pissed some of you are by now. Here's looking at you, Emily, and others.
And hey Joe Neal and Alice, if you're watching. Thanks for watching. And Raphael in Uruguay.
We're sorry, Joe and Alice, we're sorry you had COVID. That sucks. Sorry. We'll come and visit you in Germany though.
We will, definitely.
Yeah. And just everyone. And Vinny, I missed you. I think I had like lipstick on my teeth. Missed you lots, Vinny. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm forgetting so many people who I've sent the Sandy, Caroline, Nell. Missed you guys like crazy. Can't wait to catch up. Anyway, for everyone, we're going to have a second wedding in Australia.
Yes, of course. This is practice run.
This is actually a visa wedding, Dave.
Yeah.
Marrying me for my visa. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll be out when we can next year. Yeah, and we just can't wait to do all of this again with all of you. Spoiler alert, next year we will have the reception. Everyone has to wear their wedding dresses, or the wedding dresses they would like to wear one day, or just like to the reception. Everyone, maybe not the men. We'll think about that. You're welcome to. Anything else, Dave? Alright, we're going to end the live stream now and do photos and all of the other things. But thank you all of you for watching.
Thank you, we appreciate it. Thank you much for watching.
If you can't understand Dave, that's because he's got a really unintelligible accent.
I just want to say thank you everyone for watching. We really appreciate it. So, we both wish you thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, COVID sucks. Absolutely balls, but we will see you soon. And we love you all loads, and we will do all of it in Australia next year, so we can't wait. But thank you for staying up late, for many of you in lockdown, and joining us. We really appreciate it. We hope the live stream was okay. It's a dodgy reception here at Grittleton House.
Yeah, we're not jumping on pause.
Yeah. Anyway, love you loads, and cheers. Thank you. We'll finish it there. Thanks, guys.